Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. With a sunrise spark, fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Grand rising, people. It's your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka the host of the Morning Mac Show, and aka AM Morning, the author of this here book, Shades of Blue by AM Morning. A very good piece of literature right here. Very good. And I'm also known for taking Molly Moss Sea Moss. How about that? To boost the immune system, to give your body that extra How about that? I'm always saying, like, how about that? But how about that? You know, people always tell us all the time good stuff that's good for us, whether it's our girlfriends, our male friends, our co-workers. People always jumping in to want to give their advice. Sometimes even advice that's non-solicited. People want to jump in and tell you something. But when they jump in, are they really jumping in, or are people telling you something for your own good or for their benefits? I have to ask myself and question that. Are you giving me information so I can really come up on it, or I can really grow and it benefit me? Yeah, they do sometimes. It depends on who it is and who your source is. Or are you saying stuff or doing stuff so that you can come up or you can get something off of? Like, I'm gonna give you up for what if an example, right? Say it's one of you and your girlfriends or your friends or whatever, your associates or whatever. Say there's a sale going on, right? And they want to get to that sale. So that's when they call you up to tell you, girl, they got a sale on watermelons, 2 for $6. You'd be like, what? You was like, dang, I'm gonna go down and get me one. See, and this is when when they telling you something for their benefit come into play. Girl, pick me up one till you going to get one for real. That's why you told me in it to go so I could go get it. You informing me so I can go get it. So why you want to ask me, for real? And you only reason that you telling me to go get it and informing me is so that either you can go or you want me to pick you up some too. See, that's where the gotcha is. So sometimes when people are telling you information, sometimes they tell you for their own benefit and not yours. The same conversation could go, I know you having issues with your eyes. I saw the paper where they got watermelons on sale for your eyes, and I know you like watermelon. You need to go get you a couple. That is for your benefits. That's the difference when people telling you or giving you advice so they could come up, or telling you something so you could come up. And it happens all through the day. I was just like noticing stuff. And different people come at you with different things. And I was like, wow. So you really got to vet the information. Not saying that it's not bad, it's not good information, because it's always good information. But it's the intent behind the good information. Is it going to be good information for you or for them, or sometimes both of you? So that's what you got to vet out here about that good information that people like to share and give, and call you out the blue or out, because there's always sometimes a gotcha. So that's what I wanted to touch on that, a little bit. You got to know where your information come. You got to know where your help come from, and it's all good, because at the end of the day, you still benefit from it, even if by you benefit, somebody else's benefit. Ain't that right, Angie? Hey, girl, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I saw your name pop up. I said, boop. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. So, I said enough about that. Let me bring in my super producers of the show. But wait a minute. Before we get the show started, today's show is not going to run for the 2 hours. I'm only going to give you an hour, love, because we have prior engagements booked for the rest of the day. So please don't get mad. It's a Freaky Friday, and I'm only giving you half the time, but it'll still be on time with what we're talking about. Promise. So with that being said, let me bring in my super producers, Molly Mo and Trey. Yay!
Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the morning Mac.
Hey,
What
hey,
up?
hey.
What up? Hey, Miss Quicksilver. What's up, Ang?
Get in here today. Look, the conversation won't be long, but it'll be quick, but it still be a post today. Look, it's Freaky Friday, and we're gonna talk about some stuff today, because I want to know. Should I wait till the rest of the panel get in, or should I just roll the question out there now and ask them as they come in?
I feel like you got people in here already that's tuned in. I mean, you ain't gotta wait for everybody. We gotta talk about something, so might as well tap in.
Yes, thank you, babies. Tap in. Let me Tap in.
Yeah, that shit.
Did
Right
y'all? Did y'all? What do y'all think about that was off the top of my dome, or what I was thinking about when I first started the show about people putting their 2 cents in. Sometimes it could be for your benefit, but sometimes they could benefit off of it too. How y'all feel about that?
how I
When
feel
people
about
come to you, when people come
people.
to you and tell you something, but they telling you it so they can benefit off of it, so they can get a come up some kind of way off of it.
I feel like they can only get a come up if you greenlit. You
Okay,
know, and my thing is, it depends on what the situation is. Because is it a come up or is it helping? Did
right.
it help you enough to help them, or what? I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really know how to answer that, to be honest. Kind of broad. I don't know if you can narrow it down. It's kind of broad, but I
Yeah, it
guess
just depend on the person. A lot of people care too much about giving. You know, they always want to receive. So the minute somebody asks them something, they like, oh, that's all you wanted it for, just so you like what? Like they
I don't
giving
know
out
how to.
free
Yeah, I
food
don't know how
down
to answer
South
that.
Capitol Street. You know, and you let somebody know, and they like, well, shit, I'm about to go grab some. Hey, can I go with you so I can get some free food too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
why
Oh,
not?
that's the only reason you wanted to tell me. It's just some people just mind fucked up. Like
Yeah,
it doesn't bother me if somebody inform me something, then ask me, can I grab them one while I'm going there? That they inform me about that I want to know nothing about. You know, if they didn't inform me. So I just think it depends on the individual. You got a lot of selfish
what's
individuals
up,
out here.
JB?
They look at it that way, and I can understand because it is some people out here that does that, you know. But
Mhm.
if you got a problem with helping somebody, then you need to look at yourself. Like,
Yeah,
why is it a big issue? It's even yes or no. I can't do it.
Right, right, right. You know, and it depends on your clique. 'Cause you know the people who
Yeah,
only call you when they need something. You know, you have those friends
nah,
who
I don't.
oh, I'm not
you,
talking you specifically.
you just
Stop saying
saying
the
Oh,
for
okay.
person.
the
I'm
period.
talking generally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You have those friends that's out there that the only
yeah,
time they call you is when they need something or whatever.
yeah.
You know, and then
stop
you have
to
those friends that call you to keep you informed all the time because you may not be aware. Like when I'm out and I see something, I call these are the people I call to let them know what I see. Definitely my uncle because he's not out as much as I am. If I'm seeing something, I'll call him to say, "Hey, they got such and
up,
such and
JB.
such," and it's usually a come up, you know, for him. But I know I don't mind doing that because we out, and that's why I call him to tell him so he
Mm.
can be aware of it that I'm getting this. Hey, they got this on sale because
Ain't
he,
too
he
much.
might be one of the type that like, oh, you should have told me. And when me and Misha do the same thing for each other, Misha be like, Reed, they got such and such, or she might pick it up, or I might pick it up, and already boom,
That's
drop
that
the
shit
ball.
right there, Miss Ange. That's that shit.
Man, yeah, she had a friend kept calling her for $10 with a man in the bed.
Yep. Hell
What?
no. That nigga snoring. He's sleep. He good.
One time I
And you
asked for the
asking me for
10.
$10. Fuck out my
When the tapped her
face.
said, "Hey, hit Angie, man. See if she send you 10.
Get the
I'm
fuck
gonna
out
hit
my
somebody
face. He
else.
probably
We
said
gonna
it.
hit a
He
few
probably
people and
asked
see what
her.
we can come
You
up
know you
with."
can get it from your friend Angie.
See,
So so
see,
hit
What's
her
up,
up and
Red?
see if you get that $10.
see, Miss
What's
Ann,
up, Red?
that's what I'm talking about. See, exactly. So they had that, you know.
Oh, but she ain't tell her what $10 was at. She just called and asked for it. I respect
Yeah, I
that.
mean you
She ain't
can say
say,
yes or no. You do have
"Hey,
the
they
right
giving
to
out
say
ten
yes or
dollars
no.
down there at the such and such. Can you grab 10 for me?" You know, just
Yeah,
like,
that's different. Yeah, that's different. So without having to give too much detail, I guess, about the personal situation, where did it come from? The idea of it about that.
The
yeah, you know,
talk
this
on
happened
it,
for real.
nowhere, nowhere. It's just I have all of these quotes and stuff. I have a book, and sometimes I go through and be like, that's a good question. That's so it may have something came across something in the past, but when I jot down, when I think about it, I sometimes go back and look at what I was thinking about, and I was like, that's a good question. Let me bring that up. Let's see how the panel, do that. So it didn't come from nowhere or nobody, specifically or nothing like that.
Yeah, but
Okay.
friends is friends. You know, I know people that give to homeless people and things like that, which is good. They don't know them, you know, so your friends and them might be in a situation in need. Why not help them? You'll give a few dollars to the dude in front of the 7-Eleven. You don't know that dude. Every day you go to 7-Eleven, you probably hand him a few dollars. So when your friends ask, it's just like, you got it, give it, but they're not going to just have me as a piggy bank. You're not going to be able to just call and just keep asking me for something. But yeah, if I got it, I give it. But I ain't going to let you just constantly overdo
You ain't about
it.
to work with me, though. I'm not.
Yeah, I ain't stupid.
But okay,
it's not green.
Let me give you a scenario that's funny because it made me think of something. Now, what if y'all in front of the 7-Eleven, like you said, the dude that you usually give something to every day, and what if your friend turned to you and be like, let me hold $10, right? And you like, okay, and you let them hold $10 and they give it to the homeless guy. Or the dude in front.
Are they gonna pay you back?
I don't need the $10. I mean, at the end of the day, once I get it to him, he could have ate that motherfucker. He could ball it up, burn it.
Wipe your ass with it if you want to. Good morning.
I gave him $10. People care about what people do with the money. So when they get the money, they be like, "Oh, what you do with that $20 I just gave you, dog?"
That's why I was asking where it came from, because that $20 is like selfish.
Wipe his ass with it. I don't care. I wouldn't care. It wouldn't bother me, Reese. How would it bother you?
Well, that did happen. One of my male friends actually.
So I was asking where stuff came from. That's all. That's the content. Because it did.
I mean, it's the old content, but
that's fine. Continue.
But he borrows money from me. Did he pay it back? No, he never did. To give it to somebody else because he said that's part of his tithes and offering. This is part of his good deed. And I was like, no, I don't think it worked like that. I think when you sacrifice and giving something to yourself, it's something that you give. You don't get from somebody else to give to somebody else to say, okay, that's my good deed, that's done. It's supposed to be you. It's supposed to be part of your, And I just stood there, was like, okay.
But okay.
And we talked about that
because that friend has a tendency to not pay you back or anything if you that wouldn't have been the first time. That's what I'm saying. So that's knowing the people.
No, that was the first time that happened.
That you ever gave him money.
He knew Reese wasn't gonna get that nigga $10, so he said, "Shit, let me borrow."
No, because it's
and
the
then
same,
he gave it to him. Why you ain't just get a nigga $10 outside of the store?
Because it's the same.
You want to give him a dime, right?
Every day.
Yeah, and you like
every day, but he's
doing
it. But the reason why he said he was doing it because he's paying his tithes.
$10 do add up.
He's wrong.
You don't. How you paying your tithes with somebody else's money?
But it really doesn't matter if you have it to give. If you don't have it to give for any reason, then you don't have it to give. You can't put stipulations on it.
Exactly.
No, but that's you putting stipulations.
So you gonna borrow something?
But you're putting stipulations on money that you're giving, so don't give it.
Yeah,
don't give it if there's a clause behind it.
I thought he needed it. I thought he was really.
He did need
it. He's saying somebody else needed it more. It's like you ever seen them videos, somebody say, hey, let me pay for your groceries. And then he say, no, just pass it on the $100 to the next person and the next person. It's no different. You gave somebody $10, he passed on to somebody feel like needed it more. But for some reason that pisses you off. That's what I'm saying. People different. That wasn't bothering me at all. I'd just be like, damn, that was cool to do. I might be able to throw another 10 on there. Here go 20 now. I don't know. Just people think differently. They feel like if I give you something, I want to know what you're gonna do with it. If I give you $10, what you doing with that $10? You better not be buying no weed. You better not be buying this and that. Like that's what people do. I don't ask people if I got it and somebody need it. I'm just gonna send it. I'm not gonna ask you what you need this $20 for. Hey, what you do that 20? I'm not even gonna ask for it back. I just know if you don't pay me back, you can't ask for the next 20 and the next 20, unless we just friends and we tight like that. I know I can call you and get the same thing, but I'd never bothered me because my grandmother gave me money to put in the collection plate when I was young all the time. And when you put in there, God ain't gonna give me my blessings because that ain't my money. Kids ain't got money. So it's just like I could have did anything with that money. I could have went to the store and just lied and said, Grandma, I put the whole $5 in there, which all the time I didn't. But I sometimes did put the 5 in there. Sometimes I put 3, 2, but it's like, do my blessings get blocked because that money not mine? Do them kids get their blessings get blocked when you give your kids a few dollars to put in a collection plate and he do it while you sitting with him at church? Like, how do that work? You still gonna get your blessings because he could have kept that 10 you gave him. And he chose to say, no, I'm gonna give it to the next person. It will not. It don't matter. He chose to give it to the next person. He chose to go without, for that man can get whatever he need. That was a nice gesture. I'm shocked you ain't fall in love with that dude.
He didn't.
Honestly,
No, because
It's a good dude.
I'm funny you all day. We out. We out.
yeah.
And your pockets is
What's
on
up,
E.
Phoenix?
Your pockets on E, and you gonna borrow some money from me to give to your pockets. I'm already treating you in your pockets on E. And we at the 7-Eleven. I'm thinking he wanted to go in and get something, for himself. He gonna take the money and give it to somebody else, and then you still looking at me because I'm still supposed to treat you and supposed to do all that. Then
Treat him to what? Lunch?
we was out. We did movies. It was me, him, and Misha. But we did movies and we went out to get something to eat. We was going back to my house, and that's when I thought he wanted to get something for himself.
So the whole evening was on your dime?
Yes.
Oh, you stupid.
And the one
That's
part
fuck.
you meant about him
Stupid
giving
as
away-
fuck.
I mean, it made me feel
Dumb as
stupid
fuck.
when he borrowed that 10
Dumb as fuck.
and gave it to the other. That's when I felt stupid. I was like,
Yeah, you could have
wait
felt
a
stupid
minute.
before that, but I feel you.
No,
Mistakes do happen.
Because we was all out. It was cool to eat
What up,
and go out
B?
with activities. But then it made me feel stupid because now you borrowing from me
Yeah,
to get
JP.
somebody else when you know.
Happy Friday, Phoenix.
So woo. And
So how would that work if it was a girl and a dude? So if a dude took a girl out, treated her all day, she ain't had to pay for nothing, which is what happens majority of the time for a lot of women. And let's say we went to 7-Eleven, she said, hey, let me borrow $10 real quick. And she handed to the homeless man or the guy in front of the store. Should I feel some type of way about my date doing that after I just paid for everything on our date? You see how I look different when a woman in that position?
Yeah, because we wasn't on no date. Yeah.
It don't matter what I say. You're gonna say because we won this, because what?
It don't. It just
if it ain't a
reflecting.
date, you pay for it.
How long?
It ain't this. She gonna keep back paddling, man.
Yes, it's different.
I started off, Molly, by asking. I don't be trying to dig. I'm
Just
really
go
be
to
trying to
something
get the
else
source
because she
because
gonna always back paddle,
we spun the
man.
bin the whole time just to say it's a
But it ain't a
situation that she
date.
can actually relate to. That's why I said, "Oh, what's the motivation? Like, what made you think about it?" Oh
Just
no,
so
it
it
just
ain't a
came from
date.
nowhere. No, it didn't. It came from this.
Who out there paying for everything all day for not to be a date?
God damn! If you paying for everything, you got it. Then the fuck you trying? You tricking?
You said you
What
took them
what
out. You treated
what was
them
you
to
doing
all these
for 'em?
places,
We
even
was out as a
7-Eleven, but it ain't a
group.
date.
We was out as a group.
When
And
I
if
say
Y'all
it
went
ain't a
out as a
date,
group if you
and
could cover the
it was
dimes.
3 of us. No, it was 3 of us.
You had an entourage if you dropped the dime on everything.
It was 3 of us, and he fell short.
if I did that with the girl and it wasn't a date, would I be wrong? Wouldn't it be a good gesture for me to look out for the lady? If you and Misha was out with me and I made sure and I made sure that Misha didn't have to pay for anything. I paid for everything. She went to 7-Eleven. I gave her $10. She gave it to a homeless dude. Would Misha be a bad person? When you look at Misha crazy, would that be wow? I just took care of everything for her. She ain't have it. Why not?
No,
we all friends, obviously. We ain't just hanging out.
See,
yeah,
but
Get out of
we knew the
here.
guy that was out there begging. He
Get
out there all the
that shit out
time.
of here.
You know, the same little dude that's out there. You know, so
You bought that meat.
the same dude that used to be at the 7-Eleven ain't 7-Eleven no more. But and this was years ago. It's the same little hustle dude that be out there. And I'm like, no, not this one. Give it to somebody that's in need, not somebody that's gonna be out there running scams.
Giving $10 to homeless people, helping them out. Not no man like that. Lord, don't bring no man like that.
It really funny.
Like
Really
what?
weird.
Yeah, look, you can say whatever you want.
That's a bad energy, Reese. You gotta let go of that bad energy, man. It's no way you
know
gonna
that them
do that.
demons on you, whatever. Pray some more.
It is what it is.
Some shit.
And this was years ago. That's why I said, when certain people ask you to do stuff, is it to come up for them, or is it to come up Or are
So
they
how he
really?
come up? What he
So
come
when
up
I
off
ask you
giving?
for clarity, when I ask you where something comes from, instead of spinning the bin and then saying what I
I
asked,
didn't spend no bin. It's nothing
you
relevant.
just it just came
Nothing
from
I ain't
recent.
somewhere.
spending no
Read,
That
bit.
happened years ago.
You don't know
yeah,
what
You
but it
that
was
just
a
mean.
part of
reminded
your
me of the
timeline. I
story.
asked you about where the
You don't
motivation
know
of
what
like
that
where it
mean.
came from,
In the bit.
and
It's
you said,
just
"Oh no, it wasn't nothing. It
it
was.
wasn't nothing.
That's something I wrote
It
down.
was something that happened years ago.
It happened. That's what I'm saying."
I gave
Right.
a perfect example, Kenny. It don't matter what I say, man. Reese just feel like she wasn't wrong in that situation when she clearly was. I hope that you
That's your
today,
opinion.
once you give $10 to somebody, you gave it to them. It don't matter. Like Weezy said in the comments, she said, "I don't like either. Once the money leaves my hand, it's not my business." Now you saying
When
the
they say let
7-Eleven
me
dude he
loan or
gave it to,
borrow,
he ain't really this, he ain't that, he's still there today. And you know he ain't that. It don't matter. He
they
gave the
say
10
let
out.
me
If
loan
he
or
burnt that
borrow.
shit,
That's something
loan or
totally
bar, it don't
different.
matter what he do with it. All you can say he ain't never paid me back for $10 I gave him. Stick it there, but all that he gave it to a homeless person. That make you look
When
bad.
we talk
What
all
the
this
fuck?
homeless awareness
He
shit
couldn't
on
eat. He
here,
was
all
starving,
this
and
feeding
you
the
man,
people
he looked
shit,
out.
and you talking
That,
about something. Don't
but
give it to that man.
no,
Yeah,
we
more
know
people.
that we knew the dude that was out there, and
That
he
make it
wasn't.
worse.
You know, well, he didn't
You
know him,
know
but
him.
we knew him.
That
We was
make
like,
it
why
worse.
you
You
giving
know
him
him.
that money? You know.
Look, man, you had the 10 to
Anyway,
give. God gonna
you
bless you.
had
He gonna give back to you 10 times for.
that
It came
that
back.
already happened. That happened years ago. That's
Yeah.
long time ago. And anyway, like I said, it happened a long time ago. Over.
Not that long ago, because we talking about it.
Well, I can
Hello.
talk about anything that happened in the past or anything's relevant between now and 30 years
Yeah.
ago. It's just a thought. So it don't matter. It's
Yeah.
not relevant now. So when you say
Jackson.
like where did it come
Sure,
from,
Jackson.
it's just thinking. And
Yeah,
that's
about
Cool. It
that.
don't matter where it come from.
and that's
About that. Be honest. Yeah.
and
Nah, it
thinking.
matter where it came from. We just give you our opinion on what I would have done in that
Mhm.
situation. I wouldn't have did that, which is okay. What you did too. That just let you know we different. That's how you think. A lot of people, even we's in the comments, there are a lot of people. They like once you give away a few dollars, it's theirs. We don't care what you do with it after. Even you let somebody borrow it, you care. You like, well, he gave it to this person. It shouldn't have gave it to this person. Then it wasn't his to give, and did it is like you gave him the $10. You think of what you did wrong, what you could have done differently. They don't matter what he did after he got the $10. He could have did anything with it, but you could
Right.
not give him $10 again. You learned not to get that nigga $10 because he'd just blow it. You know not to take him out with you because he ain't gonna have too much money. You need to make sure, hey, you got your money this time, or maybe next time, hey, you got me. This time it's on you. But some type of communication and understanding and learning from the situation. But you can't shame the homeless guy because he out there, he probably a panhandler. This his job. This what he do. He
And
hitting
that
you and
is
20 other
that's
people.
his job. You're right. That is what
He,
he do. That is
he got him.
his job.
He
Right.
hustles
Homeless
that
So
boy.
lives matter, Kenny.
He's the homeless. And you know Kenny watching.
Yep.
I don't care. I'm
Looking
gonna let
at
Hey
you.
you
Kenny, one
You
of
see
your
how I
know.
dudes
go,
was out
Kenny?
there.
Blocking blessings.
That's not look.
Blocking
That's not
blessings.
that's not blocking blessings. Blessings
Rodney
come
said they
from
on the
you.
road, Reese.
We get ready to
Blessings,
get on the
man.
road
Happy
too in a little bit,
anniversary.
Rodney.
Yeah, I
Happy
get down there
anniversary,
safe.
happy birthday. We want to celebrate tonight. Turn up for old time's sake. Turn up like
Look,
it's
if
the
I
last
saw a
turn
girl
up.
do something like that, I would be turned on because that shows she is a caring person with a good heart. Right.
That's what I would
Also,
love to see that, but I
don't
see
give
that's a turn
somebody
off
give
for
somebody
women.
else money to
Nigga
give to
giving away
somebody else.
$10. I just gave him. He better give away his $10. That shit.
That's exactly.
He's like, yeah, but it's his if he got paid back. I'm
That's
borrowing from the bank. That's
Yeah,
my
it's
money now.
fine. If I got
Come
that's
on, that's
yeah.
my money now. Expect that.
that's right. That's right. That's true. That's true. So
And Ken,
then
you need to get you one like that, Ken. There's some nice girls out here, man. Stop being
Mhm.
all picky. You can't keep getting Beyonce and Megan Goods and all that.
Kenny, that's what you looking for, Beyonce and
Yeah,
Megan Good.
man. Man, you see the girls Kenny be showing me that he talking, man, them girls magazine women, man. Like Kenny.
Upper
The
echelon.
magazine women, they got dollar signs in their
How you be
eyes.
getting these women, Kenny? I don't know what he be saying to him. I think he using that Bible.
I be praying over their ass. Delivering their ass. That's what he be doing.
Hey,
Oh,
Or,
but pray
shit.
for your sister.
or he might go to the model and say, "Hey, I got a movie I want to put you in." You know, that'd get a lot too. A
Oh,
lot of
he
girls be
is
like,
a super
"Ooh,
producer.
casting
Yeah.
Some
couch."
holy oil.
Uh-huh. That's what y'all be using these shows. Want to come on my podcast?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes, might
What
come
you
on
gonna do
here
to get this spot?
Wednesday. You know,
What's up,
you
Josh? I
still
seen
here
his
flirt.
reaction to the morning page.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look, we got a show. It's only an hour today. But the question is, when your woman or your man is in a relationship and they when they get paid, say you're not working whatever, when they get paid, is that your payday too? Is that your payday too?
Yeah.
you you is so funny to me. Go
Yeah,
ahead. You so
wish you don't
funny.
want
I
to
just
date.
can't take it.
When they
Go
get
ahead.
paid, is that your payday too? That was the Freaky Friday question.
LA, when you
Man
get
or
paid,
woman.
that's
I
wifey
had
payday.
it in
What's
some
up,
kind of way.
LA?
But the question is, when they get paid, is that your payday too? And when you in a relationship,
I
you
mean,
know.
your questions be so broad. I mean,
Yeah, people-
what the fuck? I mean, I don't know. That's a question.
yeah, I do too, Weezy. I feel the same way,
I have an
man.
issue with people who look down on homeless people. I'll take, yeah. If it's my husband, hell yeah.
So when you get
Yeah, if
paid,
it's your husband, hell
If
yeah.
it's
It's
definitely my wife,
definitely my
payday.
wife's payday. LA.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, married is different because that
you
y'all
never
already that's
supposed
a
to look
bond.
down on nobody, but homeless or not. That part you don't supposed to do. So and I support the homeless.
I ain't never seen nobody out here like fuck the homeless.
Fuck them homeless people.
You know, like
Uh,
never
Oh,
seen it.
only the rich do. Some rich they don't care, but
yeah,
no.
They
we
show with action.
nobody here rich, so you can't
And,
use that one.
and
Not that
everybody
one. Find
experiencing, and then
another.
so I don't know. That's definitely not it. But when you get paid, his payday is your payday, or her
I know you
payday
fucking
is your
lying out
payday.
there, but that's
I
it.
just said, I know you
I know
fucking
you
lying.
fucking
I
lying.
shit, but that's it.
You said you maybe share a little bit, but
Shit, man! I
that's
started looking at
that's
Maybe
myself
it.
Weezy
crazy.
payday too tonight. Oh shit.
Oh,
Weezy. Hey,
Weezy.
LA said he sent that cash app. He expects something in return.
Uh-huh.
See
That
that
dome, big girl
that's
head.
it.
Yes,
I don't
ma'am.
know. I just feel like most joints, like, is relationships ain't really relationships like they probably used to be.
Yeah.
Or how I look at it, just like if y'all decide to say y'all in relationship, that means y'all becoming one. They
Right.
be like, well, you gotta be married and all that. Then what's the point? Then won't you say we both single? Then we dealing with each other, we friends. But if you're not gonna treat the relationship like if you married, then what's the point? And I think that's what lead to marriage. You see if y'all can work it out through this relationship, and it can lead to
Hmm.
marriage. But once y'all become one, what I got, you got. What you got, I got. When I get paid, we get paid. You get paid, we get paid. It's going to the bank. It's we invest in that. We about to flip that or something. We gonna grind together. But you got a lot of individualism. Like, hey, I got paid. You got your shit. And that's it. Just like, okay, I put up my portion, you put up your portion. The rest, I'm doing me. Ain't no, hey, that's on you. You ain't got nothing left over after your check. They don't care for each other. That's not really a relationship. It's more like competition. It
Wow.
just don't seem right to me. I ain't saying that's the case because some people that's how it works for them that way, and that's cool. But me, I just feel like once you become in a relationship, y'all go this to grind together. It's cool to have y'all own separate thing, but it still be something y'all should be doing together. Even if it's a
Yeah.
business, getting a
Yeah.
house, renting a condo, something y'all should be making money together. So in case
That's
something do
right.
happen to one of y'all income, y'all be still good. But that's how I think.
Right. And you
Yeah.
right
That's
about
solid.
relationships carry different weight nowadays, because you got some people out here that
Yeah, me too. Phoenix.
that you got some women out here. I hate that is like it is, but some women out here want you to look at a black snake, and when they get people or they get guys to set them up, so when they get paid, that they have to pay that they allowance. That's what they call it. You got my allowance this week, Daddy. He don't live with you, or it ain't none of them kids his, but he's helping to take care of you and your household. So, and the girls sit back and say, "Yeah, it's payday today. He better bring that check in." Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, wow. But that's the hustle. That's the con. That's whatever everybody got a hustle and everybody got a con. And like I said, there are people out there that look at it like that. Hey, your paycheck is my paycheck. Bring the money right on home. And it's not like they doing something together, because then when they get tired of the man, after they get them all drunk up, they say, go home. They kick them out. You go to your home.
It sounds so like
I said it sounds like somebody went through something.
Like fucked up. And
who did it, Racy? We going over there. What that nigga?
It sounds like self-reflection, and it's trying to make it a separate entity.
I'm about to roll over there. Tell Tink don't make me roll over there. Pull up on him.
Book right yourself. You know, I'm about to get the car in a little bit. I need to pull up extra early.
I
pull up first. Fuck you talking about?
I got 5 on it. I
Y'all
say got 5 on it.
But what's Angela saying? What you say, baby?
People been taken advantage of and preyed them to because they have a good heart. Got to be careful in what you invest in.
But that's discernment. And actually dating and courting and all of that shit. People jump right in like hopscotch and shit. People jump right the fuck in there.
Stigmatized. Why you always do that if I invite them to the audience? They know
sorry.
Now. There's no point. There's no point. There's no point in music. That's why you don't get music, JoJo.
Fucked it up.
What's up, JoJo? Your name pop up, JoJo.
His name popped up on the screen. I'm sorry.
Only we can see that. You know, they can't see that. You know, it's in the back. What up, JoJo, baby, man? They said you were to make it with us today, brother.
I'm looking to get some shit done. I'm looking still to make a move, but it don't look good for me getting down y'all end.
That's cool, man. You know, you want to be there, brother.
Yep.
I get some video for you, man, so you can see how the event turned out. Reese and them cutting up down there.
Tell them next time, you know what I mean? Put a nigga on the slate and we'd be ahead of time, a lot of time ahead of time. I'd already had it booked in, you know what I mean? Not a lot of time, but yeah, I thought I could pull it off.
We only been saying this for like the last 3 months. So yeah.
Nah, he was saying, you know, add him on the next one. He made sure he can get on there. You know, he knew about it. He just ain't know he was invited. You know.
Yeah. That was way down there. Ain't something I just gonna, pull up. You know, down motherfucking Texas.
He go down there. He try and get some work.
Yeah, I feel you though. If I make a move, that makes sense.
That ain't the whole, not coming point. You know what I mean? The whole not coming point is just getting down there to y'all and getting my shit done, and then it's overnight. Y'all overnighting it, so that cut in a little bit in my morning gigs, so.
Oh yeah, that dandelion hunting.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
For them dandelions.
Who gonna pick the mushrooms and the dandelions?
Hey, waiting
Who
for
gonna get the puff balls?
I'm gonna take your block.
You win.
You heard me, JoJo? Phoenix said what's up to you, JoJo.
Yeah, Phoenix said what up,
baby.
JoJo, you and your girl.
Yeah,
right?
I was gonna Thea said something about getting David to come, but that's a roundabout. You know what I mean? Coming down 70 instead of 270.
Okay.
So it's all good.
JoJo, question for you, right? When you get your girl, you got a girlfriend, wife, whatever. You got somebody you kicking it with, right? So is your payday her payday? when you get paid, paid too.
What do you mean? Like, I mean, she'll break a nigga off. I'm messing with. Yeah, I mean, it ain't locked in, but you know what I'm saying. You know, ain't like it's a must, but you know, it's always open. I ain't letting no paper. You know what I'm saying? Unless a nigga just taking advantage of me and carrying me with it, I ain't letting no paper be nothing. I you know what I'm saying? Nigga got to eat, so we spend that. You know what I mean? We don't be tripping about no money. So yeah, pretty much who I'm with, you know, it's rolling like that, you know.
Okay.
And
So your payday is
reason,
payday too. Okay.
and reason, you know.
And reasons. And what's in reason?
I mean, it ain't like I'm coughing up a certain amount of money every. You know what I'm saying? Or, hey, you need anything? You need to. You need. You know what I'm saying? We go. You went to the store last week and did this when I was a little short here. Break you off a little something. You know what I mean? You know, just carrying it clean in a butter belt. If you don't carry it clean in a butter belt and you let that pettiness come out you with that money. Now, again, I'm saying be careless and don't get carried and don't, you know what I mean? There's a whole lot of don'ts, but you know what, that
don't
money.
Get carried and don't get careless.
Yeah, you know, and you know, money. That's what that's for. You ain't supposed to be all tight faced about that money stuff, having that be the issue in the family. That ain't good.
Right.
To me.
Yeah, you right.
Some people money
depends for me. If I see them hard working or whatever and they just short, I'll chip in a heartbeat to help. But if I see them not doing nothing, it makes me feel some kind of way. I work hard every day and you out here, you ain't hitting the lick of the black snake, as my grandfather would say. You ain't hitting the lick of the black snake. You just comfy cozy, just chilling.
And they'll buy them black. No, that's a real saying. They'll buy. Take a black snake.
A lot of people accept that though.
Take a black snake to the nail salon, and I bet they give you some bread for it.
That dick. They putting that dick on them.
Yeah, and then you accept it, and that nigga driving your car.
Nigga sitting on the couch for 3 years. That nigga ain't worked 3 years. Then they finally get fed up with it. Be like, nigga, you ain't do shit and You knew he ain't do shit.
Yeah, you was fine with it. You knew that.
Years. You found some new dick. Y'all figuring you done found something new with a job.
And laying up on your couch.
A little better, you know. Hey.
Hey,
you gotta. We all grow. We all been dumb at one point. You just gotta learn from it. Can't allow people to constantly.
I ain't been that dumb though.
To you.
I've been dumb.
I ain't
been that dumb though.
You know what it is, Molly. They used to like Wendy's hamburgers, so they got one of them Roof Chris burgers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, them McDoubles was good at one point.
It was like a bitch until you got beside yourself.
Money changes shit. They done went there for their prom. After now, they want to eat there every weekend. Like, hold up, what the fuck?
Shit, she getting the Subway sub foot long now. She ain't worried about no McDouble. She want that that Philly cheesesteak up on her.
Right.
Up on her. That's what that is. That's what it is. Look.
Well, I mean, you got a right to. You got a right to get fed up with certain situations. I mean, people try to work through relationships for a long time and the same shit keep happening. I mean, some people can say, okay, happy wife, happy life, nigga, no. You know what I'm saying? What about me? What about me? You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna sit here and have it like this and then just, think this is cool. So yeah, they, roll, make a move if they laying around too much on the couch and ain't participating.
Right. That's what I'm, in my mind, back in my mind, I'm thinking, like Trey say, a conversation, you got to set it up at the beginning. Because if I know you coming in the relationship at the beginning, not having much, people give them room to grow. People can grow, but they don't want to grow. If the whole hustle is to hustle you, so they don't have to grow. They don't have to do nothing. That's something different. That's something.
Ain't it set up like that? I mean, for real, set up for the woman to hustle the man. For real. You know what I'm saying? Because we're supposed to be the providers. We're supposed to take care of things. You know what I'm saying? We the providers. So
it's vice versa now. Because I know a lot of women getting hustled by the men now. They paying for that dick. How men used to pay for the cooch. They got the woman paying for the ding-a-ling now. They paying for it. Like, you know, oh girl, he nice. He loves me. We do good things together. Y'all ain't doing nothing together but screwing. You ain't going out nowhere because if you go out to eat, it's on your dime. The movie is on your dime.
That's set up.
The only good thing that he doing is this screwing.
Who got that set up? Shit.
And then, you know, I've seen it. And then like Molly said, you could only get dickmatized after so long. Maybe that's the first month or two.
I mean, I've seen it a lot. And with the opposite, there's a lot of dudes out here with girls that don't work. They just sucking and fucking them when they ready to.
Dick.
You know, they ain't got to do nothing. You know, the nigga got the money. Now you got girls out here with that type of money. Like, they got niggas out here. They be like, they don't care. They nigga ain't got to work or nothing. They want them around them. Look, when I get home, I want you here, and some niggas okay with that. If that's okay with them, then so be it. You know, I just couldn't do it, you know, but now you see a lot of women taking on that energy, the same as these dudes been doing, just sitting back, taking care of all the bills, and got this bad joint beside, and all she's ready to do is fucking suck. She ain't got to do nothing else. So it's a problem now when the dudes doing it. Now it's been happening a lot with the women for a long time now. Niggas doing it. It's crazy.
You see the women pulling the rules. I'm talking about. You heard what's the name, nigga? I don't want no niggas that's gonna moan. Nigga, don't be. I don't want to hear you did it. Niggas, they putting down rules and regulations now and shit. You know,
nigga JB, man, he said if she pay for dick, she going to heaven.
Is that right?
And they gonna have them out here all paying for it, boy. They all dogs go to heaven, huh?
If she pay for daily, she going to heaven, baby.
And what's up with the dudes who pay for coochie? Because probably 95% of the world going to hell. If it's the opposite. They going to heaven. They all need to open the gates then. Dudes all pay for pussy. You done took her out somewhere.
One way or
another in your life.
Or Happy Meal.
Wow.
Who ain't front? Come on, let's go do this. Trying to get some coochie. For shit. When I was younger, I did that shit all the time. I'm gonna scoop you up. We gonna go here. I'm gonna take you to the park. We gonna go out to Columbia Mall. Yeah, I mean, walk around. Take that bitch to the food court. Hit that food court up. Nah, I ain't do. I did the anything. She can get almost anything that you don't have to go in the store for. So anything out in the hallway. You know what I'm talking about? All the little
to the kiosk. She go to the kiosk.
The little stands that are sitting in the malls and stuff. The little stands where they got the little beaded jewelries and the little cheaper stuff. You know, we ain't going in the stores. We out here. We out here.
Hey, window shopping, baby.
Ball out, you know. You can ball
get
out.
all that shit one day.
They point the outfit, Judge. Oh, I like that outfit. Oh, Judge, I want that.
Stop looking at it, bitch.
Yeah, you can come back and get that with your other nigga. We gonna get these beads. I get you these beads. I get you these beads right here. What color outfit you gonna get? Get these beads to go with it.
You said get these beads to go with it?
Get you that forever bead bracelet, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Come back with your oven and get the outfit that you see out for me. Here, I get you to go with the outfit. The next week, like, did you get your outfit? Did you get your outfit?
Yeah, we pay for it. You know, we do some shit. We go out to eat. We buy subs. We go to food. We back in the day. I mean, you know,
Yeah, I was a fool back in the day too, but it wasn't for the dingling. It was I don't know. It was just like
yeah, but women and men think differently. Niggas on the hunt. You know what I mean? We be out hunting. You know what I mean? Back in the day, I mean for me, back in the day, you know, that was you was driving down the street, your head was on a swivel. You know what I mean? You couldn't wait to see somebody to pull up on. Shit, we was out hunting, hitting them bus stops and shit like that. You know?
I think I was hunting for the wrong thing.
Y'all want marriage. Women want to get married. Ain't that right, Molly?
You know it.
Huh?
That's the whole thing for a young lady is to get married.
Watching all the movies growing up, Disney and all that.
He's at Disney and all that. TV shows.
Princess. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, TV shows. You're right. That was the goal to get married. You know, that was some people go, but I wanted to go to school and get a career and all of that. So I must have been hunting for the wrong thing.
Did all right, shorty. Did all right. Your shit might not be up there.
I'm single. I didn't hunt for it. I didn't
your shit might not be in the box on the shelf, but you know what I'm saying? If you'd have went a little different way, but you know, it's okay. We're gonna get the dust off that bitch.
I can dust it off, knock the boots off. Now I ain't gotta worry about getting pregnant. So I can go out here and have fun now. What
you mean?
I'm past that age again. I can't have babies, so I can't get pregnant.
Yeah, so but you can still get Mr. Yup.
Yeah,
can't be out there. Raw dog and shit just to be doing it, just to be freaking on the raw dog.
You're right. You still can't get the pluckies. Okay, I was getting ready to take you off, but that's why for the back of it. You're right.
You wake up and 3 days later go see the doctor.
That's why you got to take your time because you don't want to jump into the sack with Mr. Yuck and he got the pluckies. You wake up with the pluckies all over you because you was all. I don't want to be thirsty.
Who was that? Who was that with that jam right there? Who was that jam 3 days later?
Doctor.
Kumo D killed him. He killed him with
that stuff out here killing people left and right and leaving permanent scars, stuff that penicillin can't take away. So,
Oh, you know they can. They just don't tell you the truth. All those things is I'm just like herpes. Herpes curable. They just don't want it to be curable.
Hey, I know who that is.
Go ahead, do your dance, baby.
Not do your dance. You better not while in the driver's seat. You gonna be dancing in the society.
The funniest man in the
bro?
world.
I know your microphone. I don't know if you know that.
Funny man.
You're muted. I don't know if you know that.
What up, funny man?
David, you mute. There you go.
There you go.
Hey, Dave.
What's that, bruh?
You riding out by yourself, bruh?
Don't spit off scene. You say
you still muted over there, Dave. You tapped the button and tapped the right button. Again? Yeah, there you go.
You look all alert. I mean, you look nicked up.
You got police behind you. What the fuck going on?
No. I was making a turn and somebody tried to beat me to the turn. So
ain't nobody racing you, Dave. Ain't nobody trying to beat you nowhere, man. Slow the hell down.
Man.
That nigga was driving like he was looking around like just took a bump.
Somebody's trying to do something to him. He just did something to somebody else.
Competition with
on this Freaky Friday.
Some drugs in him or something. That nigga look like he just took a muffin.
You looking cute, David. You looking cute. It's all the nice light sun on your face and all that good stuff.
There you go.
Reese been
thank you.
throwing
Thank
shit
you.
for 2 years, Dave. When you gonna go ahead and get it over with?
He lit
Yeah, I
me
was
out there.
leaving.
That's why he had somebody with him. Because the way he was looking around and stuff, and I was like, hey.
Dave been
No,
competition.
I was leaving the leaving Sheets, and you know what I mean, I just got gas and everything, and I was leaving the parking lot, and the car tried to beat me leave before me or something. I don't know what.
No, he just
That
racing
was exactly the same time that Reese was like, do the dance. So I said,
yeah, you almost danced your ass through accident.
You don't even know them people thought they was trying to beat me to
They
the
try to race a look. Make sure the damn nozzle
they was
is
just
on
leaving.
the hook, not in your gas tank. David would be done drove off trying to beat all that, you know, and the damn nozzle be in the damn gas tank.
Dude, I was wrong. I'm 6 hours away. I thought it was. It said I thought it said 5 hours. No, it's 6 hours.
Okay.
6 hours. Where you going?
But it's the traffic. That's what it depends on the time of day we leave, and the GPS calculates in the traffic. That's why if you're looking at it at 11 to 12 o'clock at night, it's lesser time. When you're looking at it in the daytime rush hour, you know, it's a different time.
No, I'm talking about where he leaving from. Where it's 6 hours.
Cumberland.
Oh, so you going straight there?
Yeah, I'm going straight there.
Oh, okay. See out there, he ain't riding with you, Nick.
Yeah, it's taking me to Winchester and Virginia. And
why would you say that out there? You know what? Sometimes I think you
man, you gotta be careful,
I'm thinking
man.
David's coming through here, and if he's coming from there, don't he pass Baltimore?
Nah.
No, I'm going through Paw.
He going down. He going down.
Oh, he going the back road.
JoJo baby out there
going
waiting,
up in the
boy.
mountains.
JoJo, he going through the mountains.
Because I was telling JoJo, I was like, see where David is. I think he passes you, and you can hitch a ride with Dave.
I told her, no, Dave. I already knew that.
She was volunteering Dave for everything.
I didn't volunteer anything. I told him.
Dave can pick you up on his way here.
Her wig on tight, yo. She be wearing her wigs too tight, I think.
Why you can't ask your friend for a ride? Why you can't ask, hey, you going this way? Can I ride?
I know he's not coming by me.
You don't want to ask your son for a ride at the time. Nah, I just don't want to ask. Same reason.
I'm just saying, you know, I knew he wasn't coming this way.
He probably can't do it. It's like, nah, I want to ask him.
If he was coming from New York or something, I would say, okay, you know what I mean? Harper County or something, I'd say, you know, scoop me up. You know, but
oh, okay.
I think we would have rode past JoJo before him.
He came back.
Nah, you going the opposite way.
It's okay. Look, my fault, my bad.
Y'all going the opposite way. Y'all
trying to get you
if he was coming,
it would be closer though. It would probably be closer than going. You know what I mean? But no, that's mad out the way. Y'all going the opposite direction. We ain't doing that.
And that show in DC, man, everybody better come down to the city.
What time? What day is that?
Whatever day we planning on.
Oh, okay. All right. See, I'm getting a lot.
We're gonna make sure everybody good.
Yeah, well, I wanted to pop in and let you know, feel the vibe of the day. Y'all look good. Yeah, I mean, if y'all look like y'all ready, everybody looks like ready. You know what I mean? You drive the van safely. Who driving?
Trey
Money, probably Weezy.
Trey and Weezy.
I'm third screen, Rishi fourth screen. Yeah.
Okay, but you know.
Daytime, but they like no.
Nah.
Third string getting popularity. Or you like if you like Sanders. You know what I'm saying? Shador. You know.
I like what?
So they said JoJo's up north, we get south. We.
Okay. And I thought David was further north. and that he come through this way to go down to Virginia. But no, he go the back way to go to Virginia. Okay.
Did you touch West Virginia? Did you touch West Virginia to get there, or you go through Maryland? David.
If he said he going Paw, that's West Virginia.
Started in Maryland.
Yeah. Okay, Paw. What that is? Paw.
That's Paw, Virginia, West Virginia. Where the radio stations go ding ling 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 ling. Ling ling ling. Get your playlist because you gonna hear like country music.
Okay, ain't a whole lot of help down there, huh?
I don't know. David could always find some help. Just don't find the clothesline.
might not be nothing but the help in that motherfucking spot, huh?
We both through it. It was venturous. It was venturous. I love seeing the animals. So yeah, the live cattle.
Okay. So, peace and love. Be safe.
Yes. So that
was money.
So that was the only topic that I had for y'all today. Is your spouse or other payday your payday? You know. And it all depends. Y'all gave me all different scenarios. It depends if you're in a relationship, depends on if you married, depends on if you're trying to work together, you know, and depends on if you're giving out an allowance. Because some people get allowances. They do. Some men and some women get allowances that when their loved one get paid, they give them a certain amount, just like they're paying a bill.
And some men want the chores done. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get your allowance. You got to do your chores, you know? So when she finished with her chores, we break them off some hours.
She make sure they cooking and cleaning and the coochie's ready, huh? For them if they want it.
You know, mess with me, they got to do all the cooking. I'm in the kitchen, nigga. We went from Reddy's to vegetable hookup. We in the kitchen still in the kitchen.
The vegetable hookup. I know that's right. So right. That was the question for the day. Not so much freaky, but more geeky. Yeah. So I know some people that do both. I know men and I know women, and I know some men on allowance and some women on allowance. So it takes all types of people. And all race, creeds, and all that good stuff. It's just the way of the world today.
I got a quick question.
Yes, sir.
If you in with your person that you do stuff with, and say the top piece ain't right, or they missing a spot, or doing all that, you know what I mean? Do you learn them? Do you learn them how to hit it right, or do you just be like, oh, this ain't the one for me because he don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? Or do you learn them, or you work with them?
If they teachable, if you like what they working with, and they just don't know how to hit every stroke, they don't know how to steer the coffee. Yeah, you learn them. You learn them, but if they not hitting with a steer, if their steer is missing, I don't know how you gonna learn them because they missing a vital piece of equipment.
Yeah, I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about, you know, what they born with. I'm talking about like, oh, say one of the fellas in here, we getting some top piece, and the top piece ain't all that good. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of, do you put her on the game, watch some porn with her, and show how it get do? You know what I'm saying? And you know, or do you just be like, oh, her head trash, and she probably not going to be the one?
No, you could always teach somebody. Somebody, they willing to learn. You know, you got to show them how to love you. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't know many niggas that you have to take them to the video. I don't know many niggas that can just, you know what I mean, you know, that be teaching like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like we can watch some shit and do some shit. You know, I can tell her like, ooh, go down a little further. Get that from me or something like that. You know what I mean? But to say, you know what I mean, your head is kind of on the 1 to 10. You like a 4, baby. I'm trying to get you up, and we need to talk. And do you carry it like that, or how you go about? You know what I mean? Or you just not? That's not the one. Which way it is?
No, you tell the person. I'm with you, Angie. You tell them. You know, you got to teach. You know, you got to tell them, hey, I like that. Ooh, that's real sensitive. And you know what they say, JoJo, practice make perfect. So if I start off giving you head on Monday and I'm giving it to you several times a day, every day, by Saturday, I should be very efficient with my head.
But I'm saying you just gave some head up, and I say, you just gave me some top piece, and I say, it was, you know, that wasn't all. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, how you respond. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, usually it's not a good response when you tell them that they not doing you right.
Why not? I'm
just talking in general. My experiences are wonderful. You know what I'm saying? I'm head 101. You know what I'm saying? She can hit that button, do this button. I ain't got no problem with it. Point me in the right direction if I ain't hitting it. You know what I mean? But some people take offense to that, and some people wouldn't know how to say that. How do you tell your partner, or you know what I mean? Like I say, or is it just like, man, that coochie ain't like it's supposed to be? Nah, she ain't gonna be the one, but I'll hit it every once in a while. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Amali, do you got the video I sent you, slide tie trigger scene?
It's in the face, but I can pull it up.
How about you, Molly? How you would carry that? Would you tell her headpiece on 4 and we need to work with that, or you start watching porn with her and be like, ooh, look at that, see, ooh, damn, even always she did all that. Look at that, how she did it. Ooh, that's nice. You know what I mean? How would you break the news to her? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
If it's good, I let her know it's good. You know, ain't really no need to change nothing. But if it was bad, I done had some bad experience, you know, telling the girls. I know what I'm doing. You know, I done had girls did that. That just because that last bitch did it like that for you, so you stuck used to that. You know, it's something. You got some that willing to try to learn, but it's
they got an attitude when you told them I don't like that.
Yeah, a lot of people might think they good. Like if you think your head good and you don't hear, I got the Gaga 3000, and then you suck a nigga off. He like that shit was not good, and now you want to defend that. No, you know your shit good because some other nigga told you it was good, but he telling you he like his shit a little different. He wanted like this, but you so stuck on him from the other nigga that is good enough that you feel like he playing with your head game. He just might not just like you or something. That's how women mostly think if they think they head already good, not knowing they can get better. So that's all it is. And some dudes just like shit different. So some people get offense to that, you know. It's no different. But nigga probably like I'm hanging. And then you get to another bitch, she be like, you probably ain't, you know. The last bitch, you probably thought the nigga was huge, you know, but this bitch done deal with some monsters. She's like, you okay? You know, so it's like, but he thought he was, you can't tell him that. He like, shit, I know I'm good. I know. So it depends on the person. You gotta put that pride to the side.
You gotta let them know how you want to be dealt with. Because I mean, even with sex, when he said, yeah, I'm hanging on this and this and that, I ran from somebody that was too much for me. And I told him, I don't like your sex. They was like, why you don't like it? But everybody love. I said, it's too much for me. I don't want to be hurt up. I don't want to be, no, thank you. And they could not believe that I didn't want none of their sex.
You couldn't get used to it?
It was too much. I didn't want it.
You take shots in your eyes. You couldn't take a shot in your coochie before sex and make that joint a little number or something.
Joe, it was too much. He was trying to give me a full history. I mean, I couldn't. I would run from it. So, and being intimate with somebody that's too big do not feel good. No, thank you.
Yeah, you gotta get used to it, Sean.
I was like, ow, ow.
God wants that too,
Got to pin her in the corner, Molly, and feed her with a slingshot. You all ready?
They be asking for if he was too small, you'd be saying it's a problem. Your little dick ass mother. But now he too big. Yeah, I ain't dealing with you.
I ran from, but I wanted to deal with him. I just didn't want to give. I didn't like the sex.
But I couldn't take it.
I was crazy about him, but I don't know. You hurt me.
What are you supposed to do about that? That's like you having big titties. He like titties big as a motherfucker hanging down your feet. Like you can't do nothing about that. Should he not did? I don't like the sex because her titties so damn big. He can't do nothing about it. That's a good problem to have. Yeah, girls say my dick too big. Other girls come like, huh? What you say, Reese? Now you mad? My friend fucked them, and my other friend. Well, you was the one complaining, and you let him. You let him know. We just said I go in with attitude that I don't know anything because I don't know how he likes it. I'd rather learn, and he like. I'd rather learn what he like so I can please him.
Right. Yeah.
Anymore, Mo.
Hey, Mo, she thought, Mo. That girl right there, she impressed me. You ladies will impress me with y'all answers. You know what I mean? I love y'all answers. Y'all impress me with y'all answers. Y'all teachable. You know what I'm saying? So I like it.
You crazy. Yeah, teach me. I don't mind learning. I don't mind.
We just say he supposed to adjust his scrotes. You can't power dry the coochie when you current an anaconda.
Right.
I don't think they should and they would, You can at least tell them that, ease up a little bit, but you running.
Man, that shit don't work. Come on now. We all try
to they don't listen.
We all tried to put the head in before. That shit don't last long.
They don't ease up. They don't, they punish you, then say, "Oh, I'm sorry." And you whole time you like, "Wait a minute, out. That's too much, that's too rough." Wait a minute. The whole time they be like, they got music on in their head or something. They fucking to a beat in their head, and you like, "Wait a minute, I can't catch the rhythm. Hold it, wait a minute." And they in their zone, and they're about to stroke out and bust out. And then
I'm gonna tell you what your issues is. Y'all gotta have y'all breathing techniques together when y'all getting that muscle slinked up, man. Y'all niggas gotta breathe. You can't just be holding your breath because he put that whole hand, man. You got to in through your nose, out through your mouth, and let out a ooh on your way out, because that always helps you. You know what I'm saying? Moaning helps you. You ladies didn't know that. It helps you, and it doesn't hurt the fella. And it doesn't hurt the fella either.
The baby.
It's a double bonus. So yeah.
Like you push it. So
you got breathe, nigga. Y'all niggas be trying to hold y'all breath when the nigga slam that thing up in there. So no, bitch, just bitch release.
Oh, Maurice, you in my bladder.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So we definitely.
You know that most people in the hood. We don't know how to breathe. You know that, right? We don't know how to breathe for real. That fucks up your freakiness too. Yeah, we don't. We don't breathe properly in the hood. We don't breathe. We breathe out our mouths. We be all We don't breathe. You know what I'm saying? We don't breathe properly. We're not rhythmatic in our breathing. Unless you're playing sports, you've been in sports and something like that.
That's the only reason, yeah.
So it's important to have that breathing technique, that good breathing, so you can feel.
Definitely in sex, nigga. Yeah. I be putting in when I put in, nigga. Sometimes I gotta catch myself. Oh, nigga, you ain't breathing right. Okay, that's good. All right, it's good. All right. Now, if you're getting tired, that's because you ain't breathing right. Because your body can go. But your body can't go with no gas. If you ain't got no oxygen, you ain't got no gas.
We ain't got no gas.
All out.
We got 15 minutes.
Or if you ain't pumping right, if you ain't breathing right, you know what I mean? If you holding in That's why when working out, if you on the phone talking, running your mouth while you walking, you're not doing right. You're not getting the results that you would get if you was breathing properly. You can't be talking and running your mouth while you walking.
Yeah, half of these girls like to get choked. They don't want to breathe anyway.
I got a hard time. Hey, Molly, I'm working on that, man. I am. I have a hard. It was hard for me to get into that one. It really was. That was never. I could. You know what I'm saying? And especially now with, you know what I mean, with my past, I wouldn't even be able to explain that one. I wouldn't. You know, I get an elbow if I happen something bad happen in that situation.
Yeah, they would choke first.
Too hard. They be like, okay.
No, I'm just saying something stupid happened. You crush something by accident, or you just touch it the wrong way, and something happens. Yeah, I'm just saying. You know, you playing around and then
the neck up.
Yeah, you get excited one day. You've been doing it for a while. You got good at it. Now you should choke the bitch out for real. You know what I'm saying?
You know, that's how some people unalive themselves. Asphyxiation. They said that's what happened to David Carradine. It was saying that, you know, he choked himself out. He liked that asphyxiation thing. I don't want no sex that I'm gonna pass out from.
Yeah, they made a movie about that shit with Robin Williams.
It was Robin Williams.
He covered up his son. Yeah, his son committed suicide. But it wasn't really suicide though. He was jerking off with a belt tied around his neck. It was some shit he liked to do, and he went a little too far and died. You know, so he made it look like it was like some suicide shit. Pulled his pants back up, you know, pulled the lotion, you know, fished them back up before he called the people, because he didn't want the story to come out about, you know, what his son was really doing. We just said she meditated before a sex session a few times. So we got it in after that. That damn, we out there lighting candles and round crystals and shit. She took a nigga whole soul out.
She levitated.
The woo side. That bitch in there hitting the woo side before it hit
right. Witchcraft sex. I ain't never heard of witchcraft sex. That's crazy. She done started something new. What's up, Chow Belt? You ready today, superstar?
Witchcraft sex.
Hey, yo, what's a witchcraft joint, yo? I gotta keep my eyes on it. What y'all bitch got here doing?
Yeah, they probably was fucking levitating. That nigga, they was levitating.
Man, I'm scared to death, man. Watch out. Where's she from? Louisiana? Where they from?
Louisiana.
Yeah. His name started to make sense.
I know about a lot of the tricks. I know a lot about a lot of the tricks, but I would never looked at it in the whole as just a witchcraft coochie. Oh my goodness. Where they put this stuff on that coochie? When have I ever had any? When you ever had any witchcraft? I think I might have had some witchcraft coochie before. When you was young, you would act up and stuff.
Like it don't be a menace to South Central. I drink your juice in the hood. I got you now. You don't want that. You don't want that. That possession.
I don't want that. I had a bra, had my hair and all that shit. I found.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, had my dread cut in the bag.
If you ever ate
my belongings. Yeah. Couple of my belongings and shit. I ain't know that was missing. That's crazy.
Buried your drawers in the back, like your drawers buried in the backyard. She probably had some drawers buried in her backyard. And if you ever ate her spaghetti, nigga,
they'll never leave you. And
you
just
don't
like
want to think about that.
The blood, and he take your blood, your cycle blood. It'll drive him crazy. They said you can't get rid of them. And they said that you can take a picture of somebody.
They put that shit in steady. They put that shit in there. I don't do other people red dyes. You know what I'm saying? I stay away from red dye 5, 6, 7, 8, and coochie. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, that red dye. I heard of that. I believe it too. I believe it. You don't think these girls out there try to put the lockdown on something? Shit.
I don't believe that. I think that's just nasty.
What you mean?
That's just nasty.
It works. That should be that should. You think that you can pray to God and have all this good stuff? You can't pray to the other side and get what they kicking?
Yeah, it work
Shit,
both ways.
it work both ways.
It's
Shit,
bad.
yeah. Don't get that fucked up. Don't think matter of fact, the people on that side working a lot harder than the people on the positive side. They look at church people and be laughing at them for putting in 1 or 2 hours of church in a week. These motherfuckers putting 5, 6. They overnight. They fasting and everything in the evilness. Trust me.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
they
real
had
deal.
your hair and your clothes. You didn't even know they cut your hair.
Union Grove.
So what was some of the stuff that you felt, Molly, with that situation that when she had all that shit? Is there anything that was out the ordinary that might have, you know what I mean, kind of turned you, something outside your character kind or anything?
How'd you know she had it?
Nah, not that I know of, but I just think because I was protected, like just because, people try to fight you with their little evil way, they think you ain't tapped into that type of, lifestyle too. So I already knew. I just ain't knew it was that person, I just knew somebody around me attracted. So I always make sure I did things. Yeah. But if you close
that person
with the protection. That's powerful shit.
Did you stumble across it?
Nah, she was looking for some sheets and funnel, and that shit came out of her purse. Yeah, just dumping it all out. She was like, I know I had some in here, and dumped everything out of her purse. And I was like, what the fuck? And she must have forgot. She had it so long. Like, the fuck you doing with it? Then it's tied to my dreads and all that. She like, oh, I was doing that because, I be trying to protect you and make sure you know, no. I know how that works. I ain't stupid. There's other things you could have given me, and I can tie around my neck to protect me if you want me to protect
you. We do this together, Molly. What about that part? We do it together. Don't be behind my back trying to protect you. Shit, you want to protect me? Let me know this is what we doing, so I can put my energy in it too. Shit. Feeling my plucking my ball hairs and shit.
Somebody tell you to burn your head, man. They tell you to burn your head. They always tell you burn your head. People think that's just a thing. They be like, don't let the birds get you a headache, little stuff like that. But tell you gotta burn your head, your whole energy. People don't believe in that. They do.
How these freaky evil people get you to?
I thought we was on Freaky Friday. I'm gonna go to evil. You talking about that witchcraft pussy, child? You ever had some witchcraft pussy? That's what he's talking about.
Get you out there a little bit or something, or was you protected like Molly and me?
That's what the Little Mermaid is. What y'all think the Little Mermaid is? Any stories about mermaids and shit, man? They be tapping in, get niggas to jump right off the boat. They like this shit be weird. I don't know, man. Some people out there though, I done heard about girls putting blood in spaghetti, all type of weird shit.
Yeah. I heard that one. I know
people
that.
really believe in this shit, and I think it's something to it, for people to actually keep doing it.
If you believe it,
now, what about they do some mess like that, and then they want to get rid of the man? Then they curse themselves, huh? You're like, why won't you leave me alone? You're like, I kill you first, and they end up killing them. But no, we ain't never breaking up. we ain't going nowhere. Stories about people that didn't take the breakup good. My just a little while ago over the summer, we reported about and I did y'all. I sent the GoFundMe information that she was trying to break up from her baby daddy, and he shot her and left. Started with the baby in the arms. I remember that. So sometimes people don't take breakups good. They don't take no for an answer. So what if you don't put a curse on somebody and then try to not a curse, like one of them spells, like holding them to you?
All the same shit. We know what you're talking about.
And you trying to get rid of them. You can't get rid of them.
It's a potion for that too to get rid of them.
That's what I said. If you that deep in it, if you that deep in it,
Make a nigga
Yeah, you can let it go too.
Your sex is so good, child. You putting the hex on you. But Screaming Jay Hawk used to say, "I put a spell on you, cause you're mine."
Put a spell on you.
Yeah.
Focus.
That's all that.
The real song. I put a spell on you, cause you're mine. But
there's probably some niggas out here doing it too. That's probably why you know feel like you was getting finesse sometimes, dudes. They probably had a spell on you. You know, had you just throwing them money, giving them stuff. You don't know. It probably wasn't all you said. It wasn't sex. So if it ain't sex, what is it? You know, it's just like people got ways of getting people to draw to them all the time, and people overlook those things because they don't think it's true. They like, man, that shit fake. That's some movie shit. That's some Iron Man, Spider-Man shit.
That's the best part about this. If you think it ain't true, it ain't true. But if you think it's true, it's true. You know what I mean? You don't know
why you act the way you do. I had a boyfriend that every time he came over, he would bring these incense, and I was like, "Why you burning them these in?" You know, he was like to set the mood, the aroma, whatever. And I never thought of it that maybe he's burning it to try to put, you know, whatever. I don't, you know, that's a little weird. You light the candle and all the crazy stuff and burning the incense.
Burn shit. What? I did a set about that. I got that. There was a set about them old. They put that. You got sage that coochie. You know, you got sage it. You can't just be. You know what I mean? You gotta get down there and put sage on that thing. You know, you can't just be jumping up in that mug. You gotta sage them first. Sometimes you don't know what's been in there. You don't know what old spirit's still stuck up in that mug. You know. I put the sage on that. That was on Be More Funny. I did that one on Be More Funny. As soon as these niggas let episode 2 out, y'all see my shit. Yeah, I mean, these niggas episode 1 took a year to come out, and then when it came to episode 2, seemed like it's gonna take another year or 2. You know what I mean? I don't know what the hell you working with niggas. You know niggas, yeah.
The niggas, I know the niggas you work with.
Slow. We be slow with the paper sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we be slow with the paper. That's why there's all these bodies be getting dropped in Baltimore, Washington. Niggas be slow with the paper sometimes. You know what I mean? And
Molly, we got a video up, Molly. Is that my trigger scene?
Slide tie joint.
A slide tie.
Yeah.
Tell Dave, don't make the wrong turn in the West Virginia Mountains.
Joe, tell me if you like this. Y'all, everybody listen to this. Tell me if you give thumbs up or thumbs down.
Shiver me timbers, now didn't they say it was all in my head? Baby, that's how it all started. Tick, 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 boom, bang. Trigger scene, trigger scene, trigger scene. Do you recall it? The moment everything changed. Tick, 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 boom, bang. Trigger scene, trigger scene, trigger scene. Once was a thug from around the way. Came from the mud with the pound of day. Came with the glove and the mask. I must be doomed is the way I count a trade. Le Comte de Monte Cristo, Blisco. Punk trying to count my figures. Big no, hunt all you pigs down. Oink, 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 oink. One bad apple in my town, big. Split that chip on my shoulder. Spill my drink on your fit, oh dear. Told you not to tread on me, oh brother. You done stepped to some shit, oh clear. Oh, cry me a river. Put my tears in a bottle of Jack. Jack the Ripper, got my fingers on the trigger, the return of the Mac. Mac in the day, it was the first of the month. My cutty was serving the cane, snatching your chain. If it was hot, then they melted it all, was part of the game. Swerving them lanes. If you see something, don't say nothing, it's for the honor of thing. You know the name. Double OS, secret agent, my license to kill ain't a James, nigga. Shiver me timbers, now didn't they say it was all in my head? Baby, that's how it all started. Tick, 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 boom, bang. Trigger scene, trigger scene, trigger scene. Do you recall it? The moment everything changed. Tick, 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 boom, bang. Trigger scene, trigger scene, trigger scene. Boom, bang. Trigger scene, trigger scene, trigger scene. Who told you I wasn't that guy? Knew they were lying to you. Shit could be way different now if you wasn't trying me. Why would it? Why would it?
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Did you like that?
Good. Yeah, that sounds good.
That's our boy Slide Tie.
That's with another one.
I like you. I'm like, hold up, Shiver Me Timbers, and I just bust out laughing. And it's on his new album out today called Origin of a Villain. He's talking about y'all comic book characters and all that stuff. And I like to go through it and see if you can guess which villain he's talking about. He dropping clues like in all the other songs. I was like, boy, you go in now. And you know, and that we used to play a game. You know how they say I spy with my little eyes. We used to either act out a scene or say some stuff from the scene, and you had to guess what cartoon we're talking about, or guess what, because we corny like that. Used to watch that stuff together. And when he said Shiver Me Timbers, that was so funny. And that just reminded me of when he was, when he was he was younger.
Chow. They say you looking real good, shorty. You trying to get back on that motherfucking freak shit. You throwing them off on this Freaky Friday. He said you throwing them off.
Shout.
He said.
He to say to that. Shout. Bang. Trick or scene. It's gonna be you ain't pulling the trigger on them. You ain't got no trigger scene. I'm letting it go.
Y'all try and fuck with that song. That's the new song right there, man. For the bedroom.
Come on.
You can go Superman on that thing. Spider-Man on there.
Trigger scene. Bam.
So what villain he talking about, Reese?
And that one, no, that's not the one he talking about, Gohan. I don't know. I gotta ask him what villain he talking about in that one. But in some of the other ones, he dropping hint.
Back to it.
Like he'll say Gohan, like and then we know that he's talking about Dragon Ball Z. But what that one is, I don't know what that one is. Trigger. I gotta go back and listen to it. Trigger scene. Origins of a Villain. Y'all get it, listen, like it. Look, subscribe to his channel on YouTube. It's SLY Tie, TY, 2 words, Slide Tie. But this is another Slide Tie, but you got to, or type in a song and it'll bring you to his page. I don't know how that works when there's a bunch of people with the same name, but y'all check him out. He's a young, talented artist. We work with him a lot here on the Morning Mac Show. But that's the end of the show for today because I got to go pack for the road. I gotta do something to my hair. Waiting Weezy get here so I can look sexy for this evening. So it could be a trigger scene.
In a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the
getting out of here early, man. We about to head down to the show. Today is the day, man. Cutting up in the creek. We've been talking about this thing for months now.
Is Chow down there? Chow, are you down there yet?
Where you at, Chow?
Bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stars. Spinning the tracks every mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show.
We got a lot of great
it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual
y'all anywhere in the Chesapeake area, man. Y'all get a chance to meet my girl Reese Ree, meet myself, my boy Trey, Weezy Wee. We will be at Cutting Up in the Creek, hosted by LA Josh Preston, on our boy Shout Out, aka Y'all Got Jokes. Headlining by Joe and B, and special guest our very own I see it, Mac
New
Farley.
ideas with the sunrise spark.
Doors
Fuel
open
for
at
your fire
7
when the world
p.m.
feels dark. We're spinning
Show
the
start
tracks
at
of your
8
mental
p.m.
glow. Every
You need the
listen's a
address
hit
is
on
at
the
the
Morning
bottom,
Mac Show.
4104 Indian River Road, Chesapeake, Virginia.
Get your inspiration.
Funny man, he on his way down there. I know Beast and his wife, they all heading on the road. We'll be on the road probably like 1:30, 2 o'clock. It's gonna be a movie today, man. It's gonna be a movie. Reese still gotta get packed. We been talking about this for a month. She still don't know what she wearing. That's women for y'all, man. Women for y'all. We been
I
talking
changed my
about
mind
this
every
for a
time I
month.
change location. I changed up.
If she changed her outfit, depends. She gotta find something else. She got plenty of clothes to choose from. That's good. Thank y'all for watching. We'll be back Monday. Love y'all, man. We out. Peace.
We out.